tonight saying we might not know a winner at the end of this evening, and that is certainly still not the case. At the moment, there are at a minimum 40,000 absentee ballots that were returned, with potentially 10,000 more in the mail. As a soldier who fought for our democracy, I believe every vote should be counted. I am not ignorant to the realities of the results that have already been turned in. But I do know that my opponent will join me in ensuring that the Board of Elections must conduct a fair and transparent process that demonstrates the strength of our democracy rather than undermining it. While we wait for the official results to be declared, I want to assure the people of this district that our work will continue. But I do want to take a moment to speak to something more than just myself or Nicole, and that was my decision to march to honor George Floyd. All too often in our politics, we acknowledge the pain and fears of those who support us, and we dismiss those who don't. It's tearing our country apart. Not all pain or fear is equal, by no sense of the word. But if we are going to unite this country, then we have to listen when a community is hurting. Black parents worry that a chance encounter could end with their baby boy or baby girl never coming home. And yes, the wife or husband of a police officer feels their heart leave their chest every time a tour starts, scared that the love of their life may not come home. When I was deployed to Afghanistan, my mother felt a really similar fear every time the phone rang. Only in our broken politics would it be controversial to believe that either one or the other is legitimate. We must put aside the differences that others use to divide us and acknowledge the humanity in each other. I know that irrespective of how this election turns out, we're so much more united than it may seem. I believe in this district. I believe in the America that we all know is possible. I swore an oath to protect and defend this country. I would die for this country, not because I believe that this country is perfect, but because I know what this country is capable of. I know what this city is capable of. And I know that we can achieve a country and a city where there's trust, love, and respect between the police and the community. Young Staten Islanders marched to express their pain. And for that, they were called rioters, they were called thugs, all on national television. They were demonized for their faith in this country's capability, this country's capacity to be better. Their belief that peaceful protest is how you change this country for the better. And their hope that their hometown could be a part of that movement. The weeks following the murder of George Floyd, our nation was united in the hope that this nation could change. Protesters and police officers cried. They hugged and they knelt in prayer. For a brief moment, we didn't see each other as Democrats or Republicans, but as Americans in search of an ideal. That may feel like a long time ago right now. But we can still get back to that once again. Our politics tore at that common purpose, but it's not lost. Setbacks are about getting back up and doing what others say is impossible. I want to emphasize once again that in the days and the weeks ahead, we are going to do everything to still try to make government work. We're going to still fight to beat this pandemic. We're going to still fight to rescue this city's finances. We're going to still fight for COVID relief. And I will put every ounce of my effort into making that reality. I want to close by thanking my incredible team and by thanking my wife, Lee. Woo! Woo! Welcoming the baby boy into our lives. Woo! Yeah! And our son Miles, God willing, in the creek don't rise, is going to be alive next century. That's what we're fighting for. We're fighting for our children. We're fighting to fulfill this nation's promise. Promise that ensures justice for all. Promise that ensures, irrespective of where you were born and irrespective of what you look like, you can achieve your dreams. That ideal is still something I believe in and still something I would die for. So God bless each and every one of you, and God bless the United States of America.